Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC, and welcome to another daylight knife review. Yes, these long nights, man. Be doing a few reviews during the daytime now, which is a little different, but we're going to be taking a look at another fantastic knife. Now, I can tell you what, guys. I mean, you can tell by the title, and I know it's a little clickbaity, and I admit that, but I'll tell you what. This truly has to be some of the most gorgeous olive wood I have seen on a knife. I mean, trust me, I've seen some really good looking olive wood, but just a grain structure, especially on the show side, is just, golly, would you look at that? It's absolutely fantastic to me. It's gorgeous. Now, moving on from that, you do have a titanium alloy backspacer with a lanyard slot there. Absolutely. Titanium alloy pocket clip, which does go in and out of the pocket fairly well. Nice, good retention on it. Holds nice and fantastic. You've got this, of course, you've got the PF there on the pivot. Everything is done really nice. The wood is done really well, finished off. You can even kind of almost feel, I was going to say you could almost feel that grain structure, but I mean, you can't. It's sanded down really well. But it just looks, I just get stuck on that, man. It's a gorgeous. Now, they do have it available in the olive wood. I'll tell you right now, the olive wood is available for about $69, and then they have a white G10 version that I believe it's $69.99, and then the white G10 is $67.99. So very cool. There'll be links down in the description. Of course, you can actually find this one. They're sold out on the Petrified website, but you can actually get them on Amazon. So that's cool. Very cool. But now, it is a front flipper. You got a low profile kind of front flipper, but oh my goodness. Look at that. Nice hollow ground sort of razor style blade. Super nice looking. Nice, clean. That's the one thing about Petrified fish. They really try to keep their blades clean. There's your blade markings right there. There you go, PFE04, that's the model number, the Scholar, and then 154 cm. So guys, you're looking at this gorgeous olive wood and 154 cm blade for right around $70. Dang, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So, let's see here. Let's get our specs going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're pushing I'm getting just over 8 inches, maybe 8, pushing 8 1/4. Your handle length, you're right at about 4.5, which is going to give you, let's see, 4.5, and then, 3 3/4 on the blade. So you're looking at about 8 1/4. Your cutting edge, just under 3 inches. So those of you with your 3-inch blade limit, even though it's a little bit longer knife, it still fits in that 3-inch cutting edge. So there you go. Might be an option for you. Grip length, natural grip length, we'll start right there. Natural grip, what I consider the natural grip, is you're pushing about 3 3/4. And you guys know that 3.5 to 3 3/4 is really where I like it. Now, you definitely can. You've got kind of a more squared off finger choil there, but you can definitely choke up on it if you want to get a lot more control. There you go. You can get a nice little razor action going there. Absolutely. If you can't tell, I am really digging this knife. 100%. And it's kind of follows on, if you guys remember the Buck Highline, I really enjoyed that one. I've always kind of liked cleaver blades, or the kind of razor-ish style blades, because the Highline, it's a cleaver, but it's kind of a thin cleaver, so it kind of resembles maybe a little bit more of a razor, but these two knives have really brought me into this blade style, and I'm really digging it. I really am. So, all right, let's do the PM2 for size comparison. Really close in overall length there. And actually, blade length might actually go to, go to the Petrified Fish. Handle length, I mean, you're right there neck and neck as far as blade length goes. So now, it's obviously going to be a little bit bigger than our bug out. All right, so let's get a weight on it. We'll see here. Does have a little bit of weight to it, nothing bad. It's 98, see, that's not bad at all. You're looking at 3.5 ounces. 3.5 inch handle, 3.5 inch, yeah. Or I guess 3 3/4 inch handle. But it's right there. Nice. Now you do have, it's not a deep carry clip, so you do have, you know, approximately that 1/2 inch sticking out of your pocket. Nothing major. Don't mind that at all. But let's talk overalls. Aesthetically, for me, this is an absolutely gorgeous knife. I've said it many times. I just said it one more. Ergonomically, feels really good in hand. The clip is not even, I can feel it a little bit right here. Nothing major, nothing crazy. This one, nah. You know, and of course, as soon as you change your grip and choke up, yeah, it pretty much goes away. Pretty darn good rope knife. The 3-inch blade is good. For rope, you know, for me, more like 3 1/4-ish, maybe even a little bit longer is best. Just for me and how I do things. But this one, not bad at all with that razor style blade. So, as I said before, everything's chamfered off really nicely. There's no hot edges or anything with that wood. It's all sanded very nicely, and oh yeah, looks good. Looks good. Let's check our centering. I didn't do that. Centering is pretty darn good. Action. Yeah. Flips out really nice. Drops back really nice. Action is, yeah, it's solid. Action is solid. Do have a nice, pretty good access to your lock bar there. Let's check the lockup. Lockup, a little light on the lockup. I mean, we're looking at maybe 10 to 15%, but it is solid. No wiggle, no wobble, no up and down, no play whatsoever. But as you can see there, it is a little light on the lockup. I didn't have any issues during use or anything like that. Stayed solid. No worries at all. Again, choking up, multitude of grips. And look at that. This is the one thing I want to show you. See how that spine is crowned? I like it when companies do that. I think it shows extra attention to detail. I think it shows, now, I mean, this knife, no, you're not going to be striking a ferro rod or anything with a crown spine, but as I always say, this is not really the knife I would think about using it. Of course, this is the only knife you have. Yeah, that would be good. But it's not made for that. You know, that's why this crown, or the spine is crowned. Now, the jimping, I like the jimping. I wish it did come out just a little bit further. Come on now. Because if you can see in my natural grip, right here, my thumb it's grabbing the last, what is that? Maybe half, but it's over. So if they're going to use it, you know, I mean, I know why it goes back that way. It's for the front flipper. I get it. You know, I mean, if I would like to see it out just a little bit more, but then that'd be quite a bit of jimping, but it might take a little bit away from that, the aesthetic of the crown spine, but I mean, overall, it's not a big deal. Definitely, overall, I am digging the Scholar, and I know there's several people out there that have enjoyed theirs, and I am definitely enjoying this one. I'm not much on white knives, so this Olivewood Yeah, that's definitely my choice of the two. Now, the other one, it's kind of got that whole Stormtrooper vibe going, you know, the white, but it's more of a, you've got more of that gunmetal style, that color of, so not necessarily the Stormtrooper look with the white and black, but still a good looking knife just the same. But I definitely prefer the look of the Olivewood. So overall, really awesome. This one was provided by Petrified Fish, so it's going to get given away at some point on the channel, maybe an SKL coming up here soon. So who knows? Keep your eyes open, guys. And speaking of SKL, guys, with this crazy schedule, I'm working Saturday, so, and I'm working 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. So 2 is cutting it a little close. 2 to 3, that's about the time I have to be leaving for work. So, guys, this is going to be a special early SKL this week. I'm going to start at 1, and I'm probably going to keep it as close to 2 o'clock as possible. And that shouldn't be too hard because I didn't have, well, to this point, I don't have a lot of new knives that have come in. We'll probably take a look at some of the knives I've got on loan and just kind of rehash them and take a look at them again. And who knows? It's an early one. Nellie might join me. She kind of mentioned it. We'll have to see what it's like outside. If it's nice and sunny, I might not be able to drag her in here, but we'll see. But thanks a lot, guys. Always appreciate it. Greatly appreciate all your support as always. And remember, like, subscribe, leave me that comment, guys. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.